And we are live. Welcome everyone. This is your host, Abraham El Jaguar. This time I am going to be playing Is Origin. I'll do a sound check in a few moments, but before that, this channel is proudly sponsored by Forgotten Fate, an expansive RPG book that allows you to turn Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition or any RPG powered by that system into a JRPG experience, with a setting inspired by Shin Megami Tensei, a new character class, the Weapon Master, and many rules and tweaks to customize your experience. You will find the link in the description and in the pinned comment. This channel is also proudly sponsored by the Red Room Publishing. Please check out their store for exclusive tabletop RPG products. They have recently released Twilight of Empires, daring adventures in the Spanish Golden Era of the 17th century. You will find the link in the description and in the pinned comment as well. And make sure that you check out their ongoing contest. This channel is proudly partnered with the What the Funk shop. Please check out their store for all sorts of products. They have dice, miniatures, game master screens, home decorations, and many other things. You will find the link in the description and in the pinned comment as well. And make sure that you use my code for a special discount. Let me do the sound check. Give me a few moments, please. Sounds pretty clear, I think. So yes, we are playing Is Origin. This is where everything began. I never played this game. This is my first time, so here we go. Invisible play. Invisible, or how do you call it when you play something that you do not know? Blind. Blind play, a blind play. Oh, oh, the music
日本ファルコムコーポレーション
gets you immediately into the magic of the game. Such a magical experience. This takes me back many years ago. The first Is that I played is one. Thank you, Nihon Falcom. And the president of Nihon Falcom has recently died, passed away. That man brought so many amazing things to our lives. And now is Origin, no, is X Nordic or 10 Nordics is getting the Persona treatment. I hope the company is not mismanaged now that he has passed away. Options. What do you, okay. Oh, this is weird. Options. Shall we lower the music volume just a bit? Just a tad. Here, perhaps. No way to remap the controllers because I am using keyboard. So I hope it's not too difficult. Uh, okay. Turn to title. Yes. I hope they tell me how to play the game because I'm using the keyboard and mouse. I have no idea. Shall we play as her? She's like a fighter type of character. Believe it or not, this young girl, the tank, and he's the wizard. Let's play as her. Normal nightmare? No, wait, no, no. We're playing normal. We're playing normal.
Il avait un grand pays légendaire.
Once upon a time, lost within the tides of history, there existed a land of great legend. Oh, I'm getting transported. We are entering. It was called. It was a paradise, granted unimaginable glory and prosperity under the auspices of its goddesses, its 6 great priests. It was called Tartaria. Therein, the pride of the goddesses was an object known as the Black Pearl, through which all the people of the land received innumerable blessings. Among these blessings was the power of magic, which allowed the enacting of miracles, and this power was often augmented by a silver metal called Theria. All of these video games that have these sorts of stories of fallen empires, with the glory of these miracles at their disposal, the people of East believed their radiant prosperity would shine on forever. We have that nostalgia because then one day disaster struck because it reminds us of the Empire of Tartaria. Without warning, hordes of demons appeared. It was under attack. Exactly. This is Tartaria all over again. In the blink of an eye, the demons had completely overrun the land. The people were driven to seek shelter in Solomon's shrine, where the goddesses dwelled. Though many feared this the end of times, the goddesses and the 6 priests were able to use the power of the Black Pearl to raise Solomon's shrine into the heavens, away from the chaos. This is Tartaria all over again. It took little time for the demons to react, however. A great tower was erected and winged creatures came soaring through the sky. The crisis that wrought havoc upon the land had begun ascending for a second round in the air. So it's like Tower of Babel, but in reverse, backwards. And amidst this hellish turmoil came a startling discovery that would rock the very foundation of East. The twin goddesses who had served as cornerstones of order were nowhere to be found. With the situation looking grim, the 6 priests decided to take matters into their own hands. Choosing from amongst the best of the best, a search party of knights and sorcerers was formed. These elite were dispatched back down to the surface in hopes of finding the missing deities before all was lost. It's a bit flat. I'm looking for sexy voluptuous anime girls. We're going to finish the entire game. We're going to play as the tank girl and the other caster guy. And that will unlock a third secret character that is supposed to give you the real ending of the game. Ah, so she discovered when the goddesses were missing. Why are the goddesses missing? That's what we are all asking always, right? What happened to the gods? She definitely doesn't seem like the girl with a frontliner tank build. I can understand the caster guy, but at least Ado is pretty built. Well, in some of the games. Or anime. This is the secret character, the one with the claws. He is a relative of... What was the name? Dark... I forget the name of the bad guy of the first game. He is his relative. My whole life, I've never been able to use magic. Oh, this is the girl. But I made a promise long ago. I promised I would become a knight. That's why she's milkmaid, right? I told myself I would guard those two with my life, just as my dad did. Those two, perhaps siblings? Please, Dad, watch over me. Well, if Dad is dead, it's going to be a bit difficult. I swear I'll become a holy knight and keep our ladies Rhea and Fina from harm. Goddesses need protection too, apparently. Oh, what happened to her? Ah, she landed, right? She was sent to the world, to the land. Probably had a oof, girl with braids. Where am I? Don't tell me you have amnesia. Let's see. Oh, my butt. Okay, focus, focus. I joined up with the search party heading down to the surface. And then what? I remember there was a sudden impact, like we hit something or something hit us. They were attacked. Were attacked. Wait, that Rhoda Tree, the elder brother. This reminds you of so many things in real life. That's why in real life they cut all of those huge, that gigantic. It is. It's really you, Rhoda Tree. You survived. They give us oxygen. They nourish the environment around them. And mysteriously they had been cut down. You've finally awoken. You seem familiar to me, a friend of the goddess. Are you not? I am. The name's Unica Toba. Oh, and remember, YouTube, this is all science fiction. This is science fiction, YouTube. Yes, I remember now. You are Priest Toba's granddaughter. Well, yes, I am, but I don't really take after him all that much. I can't even use magic. You're the elder tree. You're the elder Rhoda Tree, right? How's your younger? Uh, how's your younger brother? Is he all right? Maybe her magic is trapped within her body, and that's why she's so strong. She cannot cast magic externally. It's all concentrated in her body. That's what I think. Yes, yes, he's fine. In fact, he's been my sole conversation partner all this time. It was starting to get boring down here. Ah, I'll bet you always were quite the chatterbox. I must admit, when the shrine ascended, I found myself worrying about you too. I'm really glad you are both okay. The goddesses gave us life, and they maintain our lives as well. These noxious fumes will not sever our bonds with them so easily. But you, Atoba, when was it? I beheld a man with one companion in tow, surrounded by a horde of demons. The game doesn't let you read those messages from the trees. It scrolls forward too fast, too rapidly. Am I correct in assuming then that he too was of the Tova lineage? Yeah, that was my dad. Stayed behind on the surface and bought us some time to raise Solomon Shrine, so he sacrificed himself. My grandpa says he couldn't have survived down here. I felt his essence disappear into the miasma, which is not to say I witnessed his death, but I can hardly doubt his fate. So I guess grandpa was right. But well, then I guess the book is closed on him, so now it's his daughter's time to shine. Oh, do you seek something from this ruined land, then? Yes, we've come down to the surface in search of our ladies Ria and Tina. A few days ago, the two of them vanished from the shrine and no one's seen or heard from them since. I did catch sight of the goddesses. It was perhaps 3 days ago. You saw them? So Father Shion was right. They really did come to the surface. You see where they went? You see that tower at the foot of Mount Precious? That horrifying tower built to bridge this ruined land with Solomon's shrine up above. Of course, this is the tower that appears in the first Ys game. Though it is weak, I sense the essence of of both goddesses in that place. What? They're in the tower? But why didn't you stop them? They sought the tower of their own volition. I saw no reason to intervene. But you know what the tower represents? Wait, they are not alone. I sense others in and around its perimeter. Their companions, I believe. Oh, so she fell away from the group? Oh, but which companions? Who's over there? So, will you go to them? You will go to them? I will. I need to meet up with the others right away, so we can bring our stray goddesses back home. You must be such then your place. You are not outside work. The communication got cut off. Rhoda, speak to me. Say something. Guess the gases are starting to flare up. With no magic of my own to fall back on, I'm afraid I just can't hear your voice anymore, old friend. Lady Ria, Lady Fina. Yes, I bet her magic is concentrated inside of her body. And that's why she cannot cast it externally, but she's so physically strong. A bit like a phenomenon. Where evil lurks, there is always devastation of the environment. Always. At least in the lands that are not theirs. Our entrance. This doesn't feel right. Shouldn't there be more demons guarding the entrance? Her companions. Somebody else must have been fighting. Suppose we should have expected this considering where we are. Shion. If only we had some of the others with us, we'd be on more even footing. We'll put up a barrier and try to hold it for as long as possible. That should buy you some time to take out the demons on that side. Pure demons means better odds, right? If I must take up arms, then so be it. Aren't you? Apprentice Knight Unikatoba at your service. Much obliged. It looks like she forgot her armor at home, though. She's dressed like a milkmaid. Oh, do what you can with these beasts, if you'd please. We'll take care of the demons in the room's periphery. This Shion guy looks suspicious. Very suspicious. Understood. Dino, Eolia, come. Yes, father. Right away. You rotten creatures have turned all our lives upside down and taken my dad away from me. So don't expect me to hold back. I attack with Z. I jump with X. Double click left mouse. What? Up thrust. Okay. Oh no. Okay. Oh, what a weird way to play. This is so weird. So it's a bit like... It's a bit like Diablo. What is boost mode and how it is used? When Unica's boost gauge reaches 100%, press the boost key, which is B, to activate boost mode. Skills will cost half as much, and Unica will take only half damage. Okay. Boost mode! Oh, boost mode! Is that it? Puff, puff. Nicely done. Guy with the claws, right? Ah, no. These guys. Father Superior, and you two are, I am man number 1. And I am girl number 2. Hey, guess there wasn't much time for introductions now, was there? I'm Dino. Dino? I'm Dino, an acolyte of Solomon Shrine. And I'm his colleague, Eolia. I'm Yunika Toba. It's nice to meet you both. Toba? Any relation to Commander Saul Toba? Yes. Oh yes, I'm his daughter. You live up to your heritage then. Your fighting style is gallant and graceful. Were I to wield a battle axe of that size, well, suffice to say, I'd have a hard time keeping my balance, let alone hitting anything. Like I said, she has all the magic inside of her. Well, you see, I can't use magic, so my strength is really all I have. Ah, I see. How pitiful. This young lady was kind enough to volunteer her services in search of our runaway deities. So I guess we put forth our best effort to find them, for their sakes, for ours, and for the commanders as well. Father Superior, thank you so much. But where are the other knights? And the sorcerers, aren't they with you? I'm afraid not. Just as the surface came in sight, our transport spell was disrupted by some outside force, intentionally, as best as I can tell. Was that the impact I felt then? It was, and whatever hit us, it plugged out all ability to control the transport, resulting in a breakdown of the entire enchantment. We were scattered in all directions and hurled down to the surface quite unceremoniously, though it could have been much worse. Were it not for our individual barriers, the fall alone truly would have been fatal. Whatever force knocked us from the sky originated from this tower. So we've come to determine who's responsible and for what reason. That doesn't explain why you're here though, Unica, and all alone, no less. Well, about that. Unica recounted her conversation with the Rhoda tree regarding the whereabouts of the goddesses. Could that really be true? Why would they come to such a dreadful place? I can't even begin to imagine. Father, we must find them at once. Indeed, there is no time to lose. Sadly, even with our powers pooled, our fighting skills are no match for the denizens of this place. We need to reassemble the search party before we can begin in earnest. Of course, you're absolutely right. May I entrust this task to you, Dino? Yes, Father, thank you. Using the Rhoda tree as a base, I'll search the area via transport spell, and round up everyone I can find. As for you, young lady, yes, Father Superior, everyone is like a yes. There is no guarantee that a situation similar to the one we've just experienced won't recur. I'd like for you to remain here with us until the rest of our party arrives, keeping a watchful eye for any more uninvited guests. Okay. Is something wrong? Well, they stutter so much with him. I was kind of hoping you might let me do a little recon. Just in the immediate area, of course, not too far away or anything. I'd like to get in some combat training, so I don't let down my guard if the situation gets critical. I mean, I'm just an apprentice knight, with no magic ability whatsoever. Well, I'm just kind of worried I'll get in the way, you know? Admittedly, your reasoning is sound, but I would be remiss to blindly offer consent knowing the risks. Well, we need to learn more about this tower anyway, don't we? I mean, we barely know anything about it. Come on, please, I'm up for it. I'm up to it. I know I am. Very well. I shall personally explain the situation to Sir Galleon upon his arrival. Seriously? They always stutter so much with him. Oh, thank you. Thank you so very, very much. There is one condition, however. I must insist that you take this with you. Crystal. And what is that? A weapon? What's this? Come over here, please. I'll show you. I save the game now? Statue of a monster. How twisted. Just watch. Purifies the statue, right? Uh-huh, I knew it. Crystal's power purified the demon statue. Wow, just like that. It's a goddess statue, but how? Best way to explain it would be to say that it's been returned to its original natural form. Just like in cathedrals, churches, they were something else before. Didn't have gargoyles, have saints, science fiction. When it ascended, several goddess statues were left behind on the surface. It seems the demons must have found one, brought it here and changed it, though to what end I cannot say. Oh, Lady Rhea, Lady Fina, I'm sorry I said you were twisted. I didn't recognize you like that. I think it's safe to assume the other goddess statues have been brought here as well, and have likely met with a similar fate. Thus, the crystal, if you are to scout the tower, you may well encounter the other statues and can purify them just as I did this one. Alright, sounds easy enough. Kind of like a portable blessing. Ah, but that's not all, it has another function as well. It can magically transport you to any purified goddess statue within the tower in the blink of an eye. That's very useful. And the object itself is enchanted with this ability, so no magic will be required on your part. Sounds like a lifesaver. Thank you again, Father Superior, for your blessing and for this crystal as well. Unica, I'd like you to take this with you too. Lila shell? A shell? Another magical item. In this case, it serves as a communication device, allowing us to speak with one another across any distance. No matter where you may be, just tuck into the shell. Unless I'm somehow undisposed, I'll hear you. If you should find yourself in need of any assistance, please don't hesitate to make use of it. Neat, thanks a bunch. I'll take good care of it. Oh, but before I go, Father Superior, Sister Eolia. Yes, is there something else you needed? I know I kind of just stubbornly forced my way into the search party, and now I've actually managed to convince you to let me go off on my own. So, I just wanted to say, I won't let you down, I promise. Thank you for being so accommodating. I may not ever be as great a knight as my dad was, but I'll do everything in my power to find our goddesses. You can count on me. I hope you'll be able to count on us too. We're all in this together, you know? We'll be right here if you need us. Do not hesitate to return for any reason, and may the goddesses guide your path. Please don't forget, if the situation becomes dire, use the power of the crystal. Let it bring you back to safety. I will, and may the goddesses guide your path as well. Okay, so let's save the game. How do you save? With Z? Save. And we have saved the game. Uh-huh. Thanks to everyone. This has been your host, Abraham L. Jaguar. Thank you for watching this live stream. And thank you so much to those of you that are going the extra mile to support the channel. Anyone else wishes to further support the channel, consider joining as a member using the super thanks button. You can also check out the information in the description, in the pinned comment, like, subscribe, etc. And remember, level up in game and level up in life. About right now, I'm going to interrupt my live streams because I am going to be playing this tutorial actual play session that teaches you how to play solo tabletop RPGs. So I will see you perhaps in 3 hours, and I don't know how long the session will be, and I will post it. I will upload it as soon as I am done. Who knows? RPGs are quite unpredictable, especially solo RPGs. Once again, thank you. See you later. Oh, and just before I leave, it is so surprising how this game, it has so many things related that remind you of Tartaria, the Fallen Empire, the corruption of the temples, because they were not religious before, they were something else, for healing and protection power. This is truly an example of that, brought communicated as a video game. See you later.